Mana, listen. I actually saw something.
What did you see?
Keisuke, he...
My name is Mana Sasaki. I'm a full-time housewife who has been married for 15 years. I'm a mother who lives a wonderful life surrounded by my husband and my 2 daughters.
Mom, I cleaned the bathtub.
Thank you, sweetheart. That's a big help. My eldest daughter, Sugumi, is currently in her 2nd year of high school. She's quite mature, has a strong sense of responsibility, and takes good care of her younger sister. As a mother and as an objective human being, she's an awesome big sister.
Hey, Mom, I'm hungry.
Okay, honey, just a little longer. My 2nd daughter, Nana, is in her 2nd year of junior high school. She's a typical younger sister type of girl, and even though she's a bit spoiled, she's a reliable girl when it counts. I'm blessed with 2 adorable angels, and every day is so fulfilling. And...
I'm home!
Welcome back, Daddy. Welcome home.
Dinner will be ready soon.
Hell yeah! Awesome!
This is my husband, Keisuke. He's a hard worker and supports our household very well. He seems to be on the fast track to success at his job and is on the road to becoming an elite, successful man. Thanks to that, we are able to live a fairly decent life.
Ah, that's right. I have to stay at the office tomorrow night and work, so I won't need dinner.
Damn, busy these days, aren't you?
Aw, you're not coming home, Daddy? Can't be helped, Nana. Dad has work to do.
Sorry, girls. My job around here is to bring home the bacon money and make sure your lives are good and healthy.
Of course, and we're all very grateful. Don't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, honey.
I think we are a very nice family, always lively and well-balanced every day. At the time, I thought this kind of life would continue for the rest of my life. That day until that fateful day, when I received a shocking confession from my best friend. Hello, Yua? Is that you?
Hey, Mana, it's been a while. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing all right, I guess. So, how about tea together for the first time in a while?
Awesome! What a great idea!
There's something I want to tell you, too.
Something to tell me? What is it?
I'll tell you when we meet, okay? Well then, at our usual place at 2 o'clock?
Got it! Lunch with my best friend Yua for the first time in a while. I went out to the city on cloud 9.
My daughter is always studying, you see? I'm actually a little worried about her.
Worried about what? My second-born just plays around with her friends all the time, so I'm worried about her grades.
It can't be helped. She's at that age, sweetie.
Are kids these days just like this?
There always have been, I'm sure.
Oh, that's right. You said you had something to tell me. It sounded important.
Yeah, I think I ought to tell you.
What's wrong? You suddenly look gloomy.
Mana, listen. I actually saw something.
What did you see?
Keisuke, he
What about my husband?
was holding hands with a young woman in the bar district.
What? No way.
It's true, sweetie. And I know full well I couldn't give you false information, so I took a few photos too.
What? Show me!
Here you go.
No matter how you look at it, this is Keisuke. But I can't believe it. Then what he said about staying overnight at the company. Yua presented me with concrete evidence, and I froze right then and there in surprise. Yua continued speaking apologetically.
I'm sorry, Mana, for telling you something like this. I felt the need to let you know.
No, Yua. I'm sure it was really hard for you to tell me about this. Thank you so much for letting me know. Looking at the photographs of Keisuke and the young woman, I think there's a good chance that he was guilty of cheating on me, but I still couldn't believe that he, of all people, was having an affair.
What's wrong, Mom? Earth to Mom!
Oh, nothing, honey.
Are you tired, Mom? I can do the dishes.
Oh, don't you dare! I'm okay, girls, really. Thanks anyway.
Okay then, don't push yourself.
It's better to keep my hands busy for now. Stay calm, Mana, girl, stay calm. Don't let the kids realize the truth. Don't overthink anything. If something happens, you're the only one who can protect the kids. That's what I told myself and tried not to get depressed or overthink about the whole situation. And later on, I decided to take action. Okay, now is the time. I do feel a little guilty, but this has to be done. I thought it would be difficult to unlock Keisuke's phone, but it was easy to unlock it using fingerprint authentication with his finger. Well then, What's this chat here? Looking at his messages, I found out that he was in frequent contact with a woman named Misa. I went on to see his chat history with her. Thank you for taking me home. More to the point, if we go home together every day, it will become a rumor in the department.
Sure, but I want to walk home with you every day, so it can't be helped.
Then let's go home together tomorrow, too. Want to stay a while, too?
Sure. Can I stay over, actually?
Of course. We can do so much. But will your wife be okay with it?
If I just tell her I have work to do, it'll be fine.
Gullible. Looking at his chat history with this woman, I was convinced that my husband was having an affair. Moreover, the person he was cheating with was a colleague from work. I wondered if they were having fun together on the days when he stayed overnight at the office. After that, just to be sure, I decided to hire a detective to investigate him. About the cost, I'm sorry, but I decided to borrow from the emergency savings I had saved for my children. I promise to pay you back, girls. Please forgive me. And in just 1 week, an astonishing amount of evidence came out. It was an absolutely dizzying amount. He visits her almost every day, so he's been lying about being busy at work then? My anger towards him grew day by freaking day. However, I can't act on momentary emotions regarding the situation. The reason is because I have 2 adorable daughters to think about. Above all, they love their father. If I were to divorce him out of momentary anger, it would have a huge impact on their lives. Being a single-parent family would probably put a financial burden on them, too. But my love for Keisuke has long since cooled to ice, and it was painful to see his face every day. What should I do? I was tormented by my anger towards him and my concern for the future, and I couldn't sleep. Was it right to demand a divorce immediately just because I felt betrayed? Would that course of action make my daughters unhappy? There's only one person I can talk to about these worries. And now you know the gist of it, and I don't know what to do.
I see. It's certainly a difficult problem. So what are you thinking of doing at this moment?
I think Sugumi and Nana are more important than my feelings, so I think I have no choice but to endure this and live on.
So you're not going to divorce?
I want to get divorced, but whenever I think about the kids, I just can't.
I see.
I don't want to let momentary emotions affect their entire lives, you see?
I understand how you feel, Mana, but your life is just as important as your children's, okay? I'm sure your daughters feel the same way. I don't mean to interfere with your decision, but just remember that your life matters too.
I was a little moved by Yua's words, but the idea that getting divorced because of my own feelings was just impossible remained prominent in my heart. The kids will need money in the future. If they were going to be raised in a single-parent household, it would mean a significant drop in their standard of living. Even if I could get alimony and child support, uneasiness would remain. I'm worried that it will narrow their future options altogether. The only thing I was worried about was making them suffer unnecessary hardships because of my own selfishness. But life with Keisuke is so hard. How did it ever come to this? Then, one day...
I'm home!
Welcome home. He's in a great mood. He probably went off cheating on me again today. Pretty late tonight, huh?
Work has been really hard lately. Plus, I'm on the path to becoming more successful, so I get a ton of work, too.
Yeah, you were just out doing the dance with no pants with that lover of yours, no doubt. I see. Good work.
Oh, yeah, I'm going on a business trip for 2 days starting tomorrow.
A business trip? That's unusual. You've never gone on one before.
Wait, seriously? Well, you see, there was some vacancy, and I was reluctant, but
Right then, I understand.
I'll leave the house to you then.
It's probably just a trip or something with his lover. From the way Keisuke talked, I knew he was lying. So I'd gone so serious as to go on a trip with a woman, hey? I was confused and angry, and we spent the night without Keisuke.
Hey, Nana, you have to eat some vegetables too. You can't just eat meat. Vegetables come later. Yeah, that's a sure sign you're not going to eat any, huh? We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
It's so much easier when the three of us are together. As I was thinking that, the next moment, Sugumi, my eldest daughter, made a shocking statement.
Come to think of it, Dad's not here because he's on a trip with his lover, right?
What?
Come on, Mom. You don't have to hide it anymore.
Even you, Nana? But why?
Listen.
According to Sugumi, the other day, when I was at a cafe talking to Yua about Keisuke and the whole fiasco, she happened to be in the same cafe and overheard what I was saying. She talked it over with her younger sister and decided to tell me here when their father wasn't around. I understand. I'm sorry, girls.
We're on your side, Mom.
What?
Nana's right. Whatever decision you make, we'll always be there with you, Mom. I know there'll be a lot of things we have to think about, money being the most important, but even so, we're happy just being with you.
Sugumi, Nana.
So tell us the truth, Mom. You've been feeling so down lately, we know. So tell us what you want to do with Dad, or rather, with that bastard.
I hesitated to tell my daughters the truth. However, since Sugumi overheard my conversation with Yua, it would be no use to lie to them. Above all, it would be extremely rude to them to tell them lies and stories when they were genuinely worried about me. I decided to pour out my heart and feelings. To be honest, I have no love to give Keisuke anymore. It's painful to live with him as is.
I can tell. So, in other words?
I want to get a divorce, but listen.
But
as you said earlier, Nana, if we lose your father, our standard of living will drop by a lot. I don't want you two to worry about your lives and about money.
But you can get alimony and child support, right?
Where did you learn that information?
I often see that kind of stuff on YouTube, like digestive stories, much like ours. Anyway, that bastard is 100% in the wrong, so you can claim alimony and child support no problem, right?
Yes, but it's only temporary. To be honest, I'm worried about whether I can be a proper single mother in the long run.
Should be okay. I might already have a job by the time the alimony and stuff runs out.
That's true.
And I'll work part-time while I'm a student, Mom. I want to support you. And I will also work part-time when I enter high school. I'll treat you to something delicious, Mom.
Oh, girls.
We don't have any concerns about money or anything. It may be a pretty simple way of thinking, but as long as you're smiling, that's enough for us. That will make me work harder too. Sugumi is right, Mom. We care about our mother's life after all. Yes, we do. So make the decision that you want to make. We'll always be by your side.
Oh, this is exactly what you had told me. I genuinely don't care about Keisuke cheating on me anymore. I have 2 precious daughters. That's enough to make me happy. After hearing my daughter's passionate feelings, I was finally able to make a decision.
So from now on, we'll be a family of women, huh? For real. Maybe we'll want you to grow up a bit, but... So what now, Mom? When will the war begin? Yeesh, you're making scary remarks, Sugumi. I can't forgive him though, can I? He hurt Mom so much. You're right, I'll never forgive him.
It's all right, girls. I have you now, after all.
Yes, you do, but is it just getting a divorce without any repercussions a little too easy?
I agree with you on that. Oh, I know. I've got a great idea.
What?
Can you two move out of this house and out of that bastard's life right now?
Of course.
No hesitation. Okay, so let's get started right away. I have a great idea. And 2 days later. Hello?
Mana! What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Don't play coy with me, woman! Where the hell are you? The house is emptier than a desert!
I called a mover yesterday, you see. I just felt like moving away, actually. It shouldn't be so empty. I'm sure I left your personal belongings behind.
What are you planning? Your husband was working hard through sweat and tears on this business trip.
Oh, but it wasn't a business trip, was it? I mean, it may be true that you were working hard through sweat and tears, but...
What do you mean?
How was your trip with your lover, honey?
What are you talking about?
You really thought I wouldn't find out? This woman named Misa, she's your colleague, right? I wonder if she's pretty, unlike me.
You're just mistaken about something. She's my subordinate, and that's it.
Oh, then how do you explain this? I just sent you a photo, so take a look.
What?
It's just a small part of a mountain of evidence, though. I have all kinds of evidence, not just photographs, see? Shall I send more photos and audio samples? I even have a few videos. Oh, and I also have the message history between you and Misa.
You're kidding, right?
Of course. I have plenty of evidence confirming your adulterous trip, which you pretended was a business trip. How about you confess now, huh? How was the trip?
No, please! I was just tempted, and this was the first time we'd gone on a trip.
So it wasn't a fair trip after all.
What?
I have no evidence of the trip. It was just my speculation. Thank you for confessing. I have it recorded.
You dirty rat! You deceived me!
Who the hell deceived multiple people for months, eh? That lie of mine is comically cute, considering how you've treated me up until now.
It's no use talking to you anymore. Where are Tsugumi and Nana?
They're with me, of course. There's no way they would rather stay with a father who deceives his family, right? So disgusting. You made Mom suffer and deceived us without remorse.
Is that you, Tsugumi? I'm sorry. I was going a little crazy.
Maybe you were born crazy, bucko. Normal folks don't betray people like this.
Hey, listen to me.
Nana here. How are you?
Nana! I'm doing well. You'll forgive me, right?
Sure, I'll forgive you if you do a walk around the world on your hands.
What?
Just kidding. I'll never forgive you. My only family is Mom and Tsugumi now, and I don't want to see you or talk to you anymore, Dad. Nana, this bastard's not your dad, remember? Oh, damn, my mistake. Then is it okay to call him Mr. Pervert? Yeah, that's it. I think that might be the best name for him. Well then, don't act like you're our father again, okay?
No, please.
Damn, it must be tough. Well, not even a millimeter of sympathy from me, though.
Please, I'm sorry. Let's please start over.
If you haven't seen the desk, check it out now.
The desk? Wait, are you serious?
I'm dead serious. You're so disgusting. I swear my life will shorten if I go on breathing the same air as you. My adorable daughters and my best friend told me to value my own life, so I decided to graduate from you for the sake of my health and happiness.
I do too, of course. And so do I.
I'll do anything. Please, let me off the hook.
Absolutely not. Now let's move on. In conclusion, I shall demand alimony and child support from you.
Are you gonna take money too?
Of course, you did that much of a terrible thing.
Wait a minute, that's a bit much.
Want to fight in court then? Your company will find out if we go so far. Wait! Don't tell me you went on a date with her in a company car, did you?
Shit!
Ah, bingo! You're on the fast track to becoming an elite, aren't you? If something like this is leaked to your company and the public, don't you think everything you've built up until now will crumble at the seams in an instant?
I feel like throwing up just thinking about it.
I agree. It seems like she works in the same place as you, too. So it'll be pretty awkward, you know? No matter how you try to persuade us, our feelings won't change. And if you refuse to meet our demands, we'll do whatever it takes. If you want to live a better life, even after the divorce, I think you should at least be successful as a businessman. It'll probably be easier if you just accept our demands. So, what are you going to do? To pay or not to pay?
I'll pay!
Good! Things are going so smoothly. Well then, the rest shall be delivered to you from our lawyer.
Wait a minute! Promise me this! Promise me you won't tell the company about this!
Of course, we'd be in trouble if the payments were to fall behind. However, if the payments do fall behind, we'll seize your salary and explain the situation to the company. We'll have you sign a document stating these conditions.
Okay, I'll sign it. Please, listen to one thing I want to say.
Anything else?
I want to talk to Tsugumi and Nana.
They left the living room because they didn't want to hear your voice anymore. It was painful for them. What a shame.
No! No!
Well, this is goodbye, sir. Good luck. After that, we were able to officially divorce. I received alimony and child support from Keisuke, and I was able to receive alimony from the woman he had an affair with. By the way, I decided to demand the alimony and child support in a lump sum after considering the future. While I didn't file for division of marital assets, he lost almost all of his savings to pay his debts in a lump sum. And then...
I'm so disappointed, son. I didn't know you were the kind of guy who would do something like that. Mr. Director, how do you know? I can't tell you where I got this information. We also looked into you and discovered you were also negligent in your duties, and you used company expenses to pay for some of your affairs. You do know what's coming for you, right?
Apparently, Nana leaked the information to his workplace. Nana's friend's father works in the same workplace as Keisuke, and she told her about this incident, calculating that it would leak to the company.
It's okay. I didn't go directly to tell his boss and superiors, right?
Is what Nana said with her usual innocent smile. I was so impressed that she was my daughter, and that she was the one I could trust when it mattered.
God damn it! Everything I've built up!
Keisuke wasn't fired, but he was demoted and relegated to a dead-end department. It's probably impossible for him to get back on track to success at his current workplace. However, he knows that it's difficult for him to change jobs at his age, so he seems to be working hard while people point fingers at him. Well, I hope he just tries to do his best without collapsing or dying. Incidentally, the coworker he had an affair with also lost her place in the company and disappeared from Keisuke's life. Then we received the alimony from her in one lump sum as well, so we couldn't care less about what happened after that. Meanwhile, we continued to lead wonderful lives as usual.
Hey, you moved some peppers onto my plate, didn't you? What? It's so obvious. Sugami, can I trade my peppers for your meatballs? Hell no!
I'm really glad they both look like they're having fun lives. I have to continue to protect them both from now on. And this incident has only deepened the bond between mother and daughters. I hope the three of us will continue to support each other and live happily.